Hey there, I wanted to share with you an interesting story, an interesting experience that I recently had, and a great lesson that I got to learn or relearn through this experience as well. I could entitle this story "The Inspector versus the Plumber." So here's the story. We had this property. We were under contract representing the buyer. During the inspection, the inspector finds that there's a gas leak by the swimming pool equipment by the heater. And he says, hey, there's a gas leak there. So we write up our request, our report includes a request for the seller to fix the gas leak, which is, very reasonable. So the seller agrees to it, and they send out their plumber, and they report back that there are no gas leaks. How could this be? In fact, the report says that they checked the entire house, and there's no gas leaks as well. So we're like, what is going on? So we're trying to figure out who's right. I call the inspector and I'm saying, hey, the plumber is saying there's no leaks. They're checking it. And of course, the inspector is saying, hey, I know what I'm doing. My equipment is telling me there's a leak there. So it's Sunday afternoon, and I decide I'm going to pick up the phone and I'm going to call this plumber. So I call him up, and he answers the phone on a Sunday afternoon, which is amazing, right? So I go over the report with him, and I said, hey, I'm just trying to get some idea as to how the inspector could have found a gas leak, and you checked everything and you couldn't find a gas leak. He goes, yeah, I checked that house up and down, all the way around, did a pressurized test, and there was no leak whatsoever. And I said, hey, man, I appreciate you talking to me. We'll try to figure it out and find out where this leak is, or this indication of this leak is coming from. So we were about to finish our conversation. He goes, Sam, I do want to let you know that we did not test the pool equipment, the heater, by the pool. And I said, really? Because that's where the leak was. And he goes, oh no, we don't test the equipment by the pool. You have to get a pool company's pool guy, their plumber, to test that equipment. And I'm saying, oh my gosh, okay, so this is a twist. So he goes, yeah, I don't test that kind of equipment. He says, I do everything except where the pool equipment is. I said, oh my gosh. Okay. So we get back with the seller. Long story short, they have a pool company plumber go out and test the equipment, and they find the leak, and they agree to fix it. So crazy stuff, right? My point is hey, when you're running across some conflicting information, adversity, or whatever it may be, hey, stay in there a little bit longer, ask a few more questions, dig a little bit deeper, because that's where you're typically going to find the answers. Anyway, hope this helps you a little bit in your day today.